I'm guessing
Dire team ban.
unless they did flip and I never saw it.
Yeah, I didn't see a flip either.
Oh no. No, it looks like they did flip because Radiant have first pick this time. Dire have.
No, Dire has first pick.
Dire has first pick this time. That's what I meant.
Let me
10
go back
seconds
to the screen.
remaining.
Okay, and we are back with
5
Game
seconds
3
remaining.
of RD2L Masters
Team
Season 1
ban.
Division 4 Lower Bracket Round 2 between Pandemonium and Econ Harmony.
Dire team ban.
RD2L premiere by Econ Harmony, the #1 dating site for economists.
Econ does not pay me enough to say that whole title, so he only gets one word.
10 seconds
Econ
remaining.
Harmony.
Unless you pay for more space,
5 seconds remaining.
not
The
getting
major change,
shoutouts.
the major changes is going to be in this game is because Mappo's not playing.
Radiant team
They don't have to
ban.
ban Clockwork, and they don't have to ban. What's the other one they banned? That's the 4 position, Nyx Assassin. So they can just ban Oracle and Phoenix. So Math Magician has to play another hero that isn't Oracle.
True.
Radiant team pick.
So you see Centaur OD bans, Phoenix, Witch Doctor bans, instant Witch Doctor, instant leaner hero.
Right, please pick Nyx Assassin.
Oh
A
yeah,
very good hero.
banned. Wow.
Radiant team pick.
And Monkey.
Okay.
I mean, it worked, but that's a 7-pick Monkey into Alina, by the way. Like, have fun never being able to be on trees this game. Because you just have a Lina with cast
10
range
seconds
talent
remaining.
and Ether Lens, just LSAing down all your trees.
5 seconds remaining.
Yes, it's also a very good burst against the Monkey King.
Yeah, I mean, you can blow up in his ult at a decent rate too at this point.
But I
Dire
guess
team
Monkey
ban.
King is pretty broken hero right now.
I go for the Undying, I guess, okay against both these heroes. Can't really walk up. It's still kind of a weird type of picks because you have second pick to where you have pick 8,
10
and
seconds
again you go for
remaining.
like this double support. I feel like Lina might be mid here.
5 seconds
Mid
remaining.
Lina does really well against Monkey King,
Yes.
so I'm gonna guess it's a Lina pick.
But you have to think, are they going to think of that level of flexibility and not just...
I mean, their mid does play Lina, so
That's a good start.
indeed.
I feel like the issue with the second game is
Team
picking
ban.
Dusa. Like,
Yeah, it was just a weird Dusa pick, especially because Dusa's not good against Monkey King that much.
it's not good against Monkey King, and it's not really a good hero right now.
Yeah,
Unless-
I mean, at
unless
3K you can kind of get away with it, but Dusa has to be
10
your
seconds
pause
remaining.
1, I feel like. If your Dusa's like your...
Radiant team
I mean, if it's
ban.
like Dusa Slark, it just doesn't do anything. You see, Viper Anti-Mage bans, Tide,
Dire
that
team
is,
ban.
so...
They're banning Econ. This is a...
Alright, but you
It's
know
a-
what hero isn't banned? Sand King.
Yes, that's true. And Sand King is a very good hero.
10
I
You
seconds
do
know what
love
other
it, Sand
hero
King.
also isn't banned?
Master.
Beastmaster.
5 seconds remaining.
What I would consider the top 2...
If Dire doesn't ban Beastmaster and Radiant just picks it here, I understand Witch Doctor can be good against Beastmaster, but I
But
feel like
Evelina.
Beastmaster is very good against Monkey King.
Yes.
Radiant team ban.
I mean,
They ban Hariki.
if they have Beastmaster Lina, the Monkey King doesn't effectively have a lane.
Like, you have to throw a mid at that point.
Yeah.
But then you could just throw the Lina mid, I guess, and have another pause for.
But I don't think the bullying level is
10
as high.
seconds
Like,
remaining.
you can bully Beastmaster as Monkey King. It all depends on your...
5 seconds
Oh, yeah.
remaining.
Witch
But if
Doctor
you-
is pretty good at that, though.
If you can bully him into the safe lane, I think you can definitely just have another pause 4 hero picked. I don't know why I'm yawning. I didn't get up early today.
Radiant team pick.
See, Drow band for the Radiant.
It's not a hero I would.
Wow, it's a Beastmaster. Who would have ever guessed?
Right, I think you pick Morphlin. Hate the hero, but it's very good against these three. And then there's something Lone Wolf like plays all the time, and I tell him not to.
Let me
10
pull up Lone
seconds
Wolf's
remaining.
Dota buff here. Let me see what
Uh,
the pick is.
Like he
Seconds
plays like
remaining.
5 heroes. It's like Morphlin. He can play Monkey King to some degree. Plays Terrorblade. He does play Lycan, and I think Lycan's always a good hero. It's not great against Beastmaster, but you know.
PL is good against two of these heroes, not good against Lina, but it's good against Beast and it's good against Undying.
It destroys Undying, and Beast doesn't have a great timer. Especially in lane if you continue with the balls.
They go with the clockwork themselves, so not too shabby. I think there's 3 heroes for Dire, definitely
Dire
pretty
team
solid here, and they immediately go for the PL themselves. So good against Monkey King, good against Witch Doctor, good against Clockwork.
I would rather see a 4 that could hit Tomb than a Clockwork, but it's pretty good
I think
against
Nature's
Lina.
Prophet would be very good here.
I think for
10
Dire
seconds
off
remaining.
lane,
Yeah.
I don't like Fearon against PL that much,
5
but
seconds remaining.
I think Pit Lord is the hero
You
here
could
for Dire.
You could go Pit Lord. You can go Necrophos. Necrophos is very good here.
I think Necrophos might just get roared and ignored though.
Also, Necro is terrible into Lina.
I mean,
Too
I'm
much
not
of focus, I think. Like you want to either go on the Monkey King or the Necro.
I
As
think
a
Pit
Lina.
Lord's probably the safe pick here. Yeah. Don't
That
you
is-
love when you write predicting drafts? I do.
I mean, Underlord is quite the brain dead hero. As long as he doesn't have to play it for 17 minutes, it's okay.
Alright, Underlord at 70 minutes is even better.
10 seconds
The
remaining.
Firestorm affects buildings. You just,
The worst part is I didn't even get that when I
5
played
seconds remaining.
Underlord the other day.
I mean, the other one's a better 25 talent, but if you hit level 30,
That's true, I did hit level 30 on Underlord.
so you got it eventually.
It did. It was a painful
Red
17 minutes
team
of Dota,
ban.
though.
Alright, so Puck ban. I think Zeus would be very good for Radiant outside of the Clockwork. Just a lot
Yeah,
of burst, but
I think if you're Dire, you ban Zeus and you pick up Ember Spirit.
10 seconds
Or you ban
remaining.
Shadow Fiend and pick up Ember Spirit.
I mean, Dire needs a carry.
5 seconds
Ember
remaining.
Spirit is still fine. You can play safely in Ember. It doesn't do badly against
Dire
Beast.
team ban.
I mean, it just depends on what Lone Wolf plays. Like,
Lone
He's
Wolf
probably-
does play Ember Spirit, but it's not
if I had
great.
to guess, he might just be like, "Oh yeah, I'll just pick Ursa again."
Hopefully not into Beastmaster PL. That sounds terrible. And there's a
Red
very good
team
bully
ban.
against Ursa.
Let me pull up Lone Wolf's Dota buff. He's played Naga, played Wraith
Naga-
King.
Naga is a very good hero against Phantom Lancer, Beastmaster, and Undying. Not okay against Lina. Not great though.
PA gets blown up here. I don't think Troll or
10
Lifestealer
seconds
are that
remaining.
good. Troll can maybe be good, just depending,
Dire
but I don't
team
think he's
pick.
that good here.
They ban Zeus themselves. Okay, pick Ember Spirit. I think Ember Spirit or Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's
They
not
need a
great.
carry for Dire.
I,
They don't need a Shadow Fiend.
I think you can play Monkey King in the safe lane. I don't think it's
Yeah,
that
but
bad
I don't know
with
if-
Doctor.
I don't
10
know if
seconds
Lone Wolf
remaining.
plays it though. That's the thing.
Lone Wolf plays it. It's just
5 seconds
if Lone
remaining.
Wolf feels it, like the issue of Lone Wolf is he has this problem where he will only play a hero if he feels like it.
I mean, I
Like,
feel like it's a lot of players, but
if it could be an amazing anti-mage game, but does he feel like playing anti-mage? You know?
I like how they banned out 2 mid heroes when the Monkey King was mid last game.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Um,
Says a lot about what they think about Lone Wolf's hero pool.
it says one or two things. I don't care your hero pool or
I don't
your
like
typical
it.
hero pool.
I don't like
I
the
don't like
Juggernaut.
it.
It doesn't do well against Lina Beast lane. Like you can spin on the boar, but
I mean, but you also have
You
the
know
Witch
what-
Doctor.
The worst part is, though,
10
is
seconds remaining.
Beastmaster is a well-known counter to Juggernaut.
5 seconds remaining.
Because it doesn't matter if you spin or whatever, you can roll during a spin and you just end the life of the Juggernaut.
It's safe, I guess. I just don't like the Jug pick that much. Let's see what.
I guess they got enough ways to do. They believe they got enough ways to do Phantom
You
Blast.
pick a 4 here and play Lena mid here, right?
Yeah,
Against Monkey King, and you just abuse the fact that it's a Monkey King.
you can do that. You can.
I mean,
you
what
can-
else is there? Like Storm. They don't really have that much lockdown outside of like the Pit Lord route for Storm Spirit.
I feel like they're just gonna give Lena to their 4 and they're just gonna pick something like a Shadow Fiend.
Probably. If they go Dusa, I'm not casting this game, by the way. If they pick Dusa here, I'm exiting the game, so... Just thought that you guys...
Dusa. It has to be. It has to be a
Like-
Space Creator.
Wind Ranger,
Wind Ranger would be good. It's very good against Eve.
Invoker with Sunstrike combo with the Roar. It's like Pop, I guess. Yeah, they go.
Your action is
Sure.
your hero.
I mean, they have 2 ways of killing the Juggernaut pretty quickly now.
Yeah, because MKB goes through the spell immunity now, right?
I think it does, but I don't think it matters because of the right-click power of the Wind Ranger anyway. Like, it's too
Okay,
many
so they're
like,
going Math Magician pause 4 here, so...
interesting.
I mean, anytime you have a stand-in that's more MMR, don't really want to hurt your carries game. Also, this Clockwork
10
head is one of my
seconds
favorite Dode items right now. It's just the brain in a jar.
It is pretty good. Though it sort of like counts the idea of robot.
What? It's a brain implanted robot.
That's true. That is elite.
The one thing for Dire is that they don't really have a jump outside of Clockwork. Like Monkey kind of has to be the one going in here. And I guess Radiant doesn't really have a jump outside of Beastmaster either, though. So I don't know. I like Dire's lineup a little bit more outside of the Juggernaut. I like Dire's lineup more overall. Especially because their best 2 heroes last game are Witch Doctor and Monkey King, so...
Yeah. I don't think Lone Wolf is going to have a game this time.
I mean, not saying that Dire's going to win, I just think their lineup is a little bit better in my opinion. I believe in the double circlet Witch Doctor build.
Prepare for battle.
Maybe not the rest of his team's build, but I believe in him. So we see... Let's get introductions over with quickly here. We have Math Magician on the pause 4 Lena, So Fashion on his pause 3 Beastmaster, Harbinger on his Master Tier PL, Biggie on the Undying pause 5, and Snowstorm on the Wind Ranger middle. We have Reggie LA on the Monkey King, going middle for Dire, Night Fox, hiding around in the tree's bottom as Witch Doctor, maybe looking to set up the level 1 kill. Broken on the pause 4 Clockwork, Lone Wolf on the Juggernaut, and Econ on the Pit Lord, getting
30 seconds.
not just
to
stick,
battle.
but also Ring of Protection level 1.
Oh,
Not a fan of the Ring of Protection level 1, honestly.
I think it's fine against the PM.
I
in the
mean,
AM time.
But it doesn't really build into anything anymore, does it?
Soul Ring.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really like Soul Ring on Pit Lord right now, but I mean the Witch Doctor's down here, but they're not like
They don't know though.
they're losing the rune though. Like they might kill the Undying, but
The Undying's dead. There's no way he
Yeah.
lived. And he's done
I
it
mean,
again.
I don't. They could have gotten the rune and done that though.
They could have,
I don't know.
but
You see, block coming out favors. Well, not the Rune Ranger. She let it short.
I think this is going to be a very interesting matchup between the Monkey King and the Wind Ranger.
I mean, Wind Ranger should win. Okay, she just power shot it like 3 seconds after the range creep died.
So the Monkey King missed the range creep tonight, and then the Wind Ranger just power shot about 2 minutes after the range creep died.
I don't know. I feel like if you're Pit Lord here, like, also they picked Clockwork into Undying lane. That's pretty funny though.
I mean, it tells you everything about this team. They don't care counters.
Well,
They just play their own game.
The thing about this Pit Lord pick is that instead of Ring of Health, or pardon me, Ring of Protection, just bring Mangoes. Just constantly press Q on the wave, like constantly push this in, pull the big camp, push it in, pull the big camp. Like you can't ever die to Undying PL, but
Luna's dead pop.
I'm guessing they just got like Maledict spin or something.
It was
Yes.
basically just spin, and then Maledict came out when he was already dead, which was a
I mean, they do get trade and almost taking a lot of right clicks for this.
fast hits.
I mean, he needs more regen on this Pit Lord though. Like, just, like this lane is so simple against Undying. Just throw 1 billion firestorms and then just pull the big camp every time. Because like Undying can't do anything in this lane if you play it right. But now he might like actually get a chance to lane just because of how they're playing it.
Yeah, there's one rule when you play off lane is always push in the lane, so you can always pull.
Like they're kind of pulling now, but it's
A bit late.
in a weird spot and PL can contest it easily. Some dying has to be-
in the clock and the Undying. It's just
That Undying is
Biting the
dead.
other.
He just firestorms him.
I feel like okay.
I'm okay, this Undying's in. He got it.
You got a kill.
Not the strongest enemy I've grappled.
That should not be happening.
I don't know.
I feel like Clockwork should have just, like, instead of cogging the Undying and just shoved him under tower.
We talk about how this Monkey King has double the last hits of the Wind Ranger. I don't feel like this should be happening.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
okay.
I don't feel like that should be happening either, but you know.
Here we are.
Alright, maybe if I don't look middle, Dire will continue doing well. Because if I
At
look
least-
middle,
The worst part is the Wind Ranger is having a better time than the Juggernaut is.
alright, I think Lena might be.
Nope.
No.
Luna's fine.
Lone Wolf doesn't have spin. He wanted to get the Centaur.
He didn't. If he got a couple more right clicks on Witch Doctor, I think he would have died. But
If they communicated better and Jug just didn't back, they could have just cast into Maledict when Spin was still going and Lena would have died.
okay, so last hits going a little bit more even middle now. Just a couple waves are kind of rough. Pit Lord doesn't have that many last hits here. I feel like he has a soaring now, but I don't know. I feel like just mangoes and boots. That's all you really need. This, I really hate this soaring item right now.
Wolf needs to bring more regen.
They,
Okay, this lane should not be going like this.
Pit Lord dies bottom. They don't hit the tombstone. I think it's only 3 hits. Okay, 4 hits, but yeah, I don't like the soaring item at all here personally. But like as someone who's played a decent amount of Pit Lord and played like these offlaners that used to always go soaring, it's just
Ability.
not having any sort of regen on it, it's like, yeah, it's armor and it's 6 strength. It's like, okay, who cares?
Why buy Falcon Blade on BK instead now?
Like, one of the big things as well is that you used to buy this soaring item on offlaners when you didn't have a courier. Like, you couldn't ever get regen on offlaners because your mid was like, oh, I need courier 5 times in a row. So I was like,
Yeah,
okay, I
I
guess
need
I'm not
Berserker,
getting
now I
regen.
need my recipe.
So that's before you should just go off, you should go soaring all the time because you weren't ever getting back to, unless you were going back to base, you weren't really ever getting regen. But now you can just ferry out mangoes, ferry out like clarities sometimes.
Why is he not storming the wave? You have a soul ring.
I don't know.
He wants to give the PL all it denies.
It's true. He's not in.
Alright,
Doesn't have
yeah.
boots, so okay. He's dragging the wave.
Just
He feels bad
he
for
just-
the Phantom Lancer because he's picked on the Lord, so he's just given him an opportunity.
he could've
Wait,
just
they-
killed the wave there.
Wait, why did Radiant block their own small king? That blocks, right? I think it blocks.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I mean... Alright, moving on to the next point. On the top lane, we have Beastmaster.
And the Lord's dead.
I don't even want to look.
It's not because of just his stupidity this time.
Okay, it's not pretty.
Rotated.
This is how sad. Okay, the Juggernaut is somehow level 6 in this lane.
That's a deadly
I mean, they got a couple kills. I think Witch Doctor pulled pretty well either, or as well.
Oh, that's, oh,
Oh, he bounced back, but he didn't. He doesn't have phase boots yet. Which
He doesn't have any
unfortunate.
boots.
They were on the courier. Come on. Oh. Oh.
He's having
Beastmaster
ball
is
problems.
dying. I mean, for how well of Monkey King is last hitting and how many kills are getting topped, it's just this bottom lane is just really rough for Radiant.
I mean,
Like- I know it's an undying lane, but Pitlord is a PL counter here.
and it's pretty good against Undying anyway. Cause you just like if he runs it, you Q and you just
I mean, in lane, you should just
Thank you.
always just because there's like 2 ways to play Pitlord, right? There's like the way where you like get more points in your aura, you have like plus 100 damage, and you never let the enemy carry right click because they do like 20 damage. Then there's the Pitlord where you're like, okay, I can't lane here, but I don't need to lane here. I just press Q and I walk away. And I feel like if you can't play the former, you have to play the latter, but you're just not playing the latter here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
it's not even soul ringing to press his firestorm.
Like, that's the good part about Pit War, is that a lot of times it doesn't matter if your lane's garbage or not. You just press Firestorm and okay, the enemy carry can farm under tower. Congrats.
Yeah, PL doesn't really like to farm on the tower either. If I
But like, there shouldn't be many situations where you lose lane to PL as Pit Lord. Like, yeah, you could draw it, like you just throw Firestorm, and he farms under the tower, but I don't think you should ever really lose this lane.
Well, if you don't hit your buttons,
Well, I mean, that's
okay, this Master seems to be a very sad player right now.
I don't know why this Beastmaster like rotated off of top. Like, the Lena is getting a little bit, but I don't think Lena farm does anything here.
Okay, this is my one compliment for Lone Wolf this game. He's gone to the jungle.
He needs to go bottom.
He needs to go bottom, but he still made a nice move where he's going to the jungle and he's just been in the
Like,
creep.
you at this point you just throw Pit Lord top, you throw Juggernaut bottom, and you call it a day. Like, Juggernaut can't really farm woods that well. Just face boots, like it's okay, but
I mean, he doesn't farm it well, but spins a good spell to farm creeps. So
I mean,
it's not too bad.
at least he's not top. But this Pit Lord needs to be top instead of solo dying to PL.
Hey, Lone Wolf, hit creeps. You're a carry, not a 4. Or
If he
2.
goes top, he just gets roared and dies. So
Courier has been
Oh, he gets a courier.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
nice. He's going Maelstrom on Juggernaut. Don't think that's the item.
That is definitely the item against PL.
just what the
Because you want Maelstrom, so that way you can
Radiant's
just throw it on
middle tower
whoever
is
PL's
under
going on,
attack.
and it just destroys all of his illusions.
Is
Man,
so much
what-
coming?
what-
Is
Bird.
he needs a
Just-
farmer nodes and I'm
Just drop
still
down
on
pit.
there.
Okay.
He could, in theory, on Juggernaut go Gleipnir.
Okay, I just saw him mistook on a TPing target.
He didn't see that the guy was TPing because Monkey King was still running uphill.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have an indicator of like pretty much where he is, though.
Yeah, I mean, if PL was still running and didn't just TP out, that would have hit.
I mean, I guess.
So I think that's a fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's a very good y'all here. They're not going to get the clock, or they are, which are 4s.
They
but-
got the Beastmaster and the.
Oh, the
And the
other big
Juggernaut
thing
come out
about
with jungle.
Maelstrom is it gives you 25% guaranteed hit to go through
Yeah.
win run.
Actually,
Why-
is it 30 now? I think they buffed it last patch.
Yeah, it's 30.
So they changed it at the beginning of this shard patch. Right.
Spin TP, dude.
Shard,
Spin TP.
He does not take it out.
spin TP, then we'll just spin away. Oh, just man fight the Wind
And
Ranger.
hitting a bunch of PL illusions with that. And is getting clocked dead. And Monkey King's dead too.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The saddest part about that stuff is the Radiant team didn't even have to use a spell outside of Lagoon.
Why is Lone Wolf fighting?
Their structures.
I don't know.
Radiant
He has
structures are
phase boots.
fortified.
Right, can you also answer me this? Because this has happened 2 games. He has a stick and 2 iron branches.
Like, Lone Wolf is by far the poorest core in the game now.
He is, yes.
Like, and he was doing well at the start of the game. Like,
He even did a good thing. He even went to the jungle and spammed creeps.
he's like, we said, oh, this Beastmaster is having a rough time, and then he gets like 3 kill participation and then takes 2 towers because they take top and mid. And now Beastmaster is fine and the Juggernaut's in a terrible spot.
Regeneration.
And this Undying's getting solo XP bottom, like,
The Beastmaster should be taking the wave and pushing this bot tower with his Necro units. Though I think I'd rather the Beastmaster be top anyway, but each to their own.
I think Dire really needs to take that Radiant safe lane tower, so that way they can just take over the jungle. Because they're running out
Yeah,
of
Monkey
farming space.
Maelstrom's up now,
Dire's
so
bottom tower
allows him to
is
farm a
under
little bit
attack.
better and kill some PL. Don't really know if they have
Dire's
2
bottom tower has
Maelstroms,
fallen.
but I think the issue on Monkey King is that he doesn't have an Orb of Corrosion this game.
It's okay. I don't think it's much of
Dire's
a.
bottom tower
I
is
think you need
under
one on
attack.
at least every team where you have like a Monkey King type hero.
Dire's
I think this
bottom
beast
tower
is just
is
dead
under
here.
attack.
Yeah, he's dead.
That's a questionable placement.
For the Death Ward?
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't go out, so
Yeah, I mean, like, you place it further in because you want to place it on the other side of the hero, so that way you get vision around the Death Ward and around your hero, so you're hitting him either way in the trees. But where he put it didn't give him any vision,
Dire's top
so if the
tower
clock
is
wasn't there,
under
the
attack.
beast would have been fine.
Oh, another smoke.
this game's kind of just mimicking game 1 where this safe lane hero on the Radiant team just has free farm. And then Lone Wolf just doesn't have farm.
Lone Wolf is just meandering. Like he's playing position 1 in a way. He should be playing like they should be playing position 2 instead. It feels to me.
Double damage.
Yeah,
Radiant's middle tower is
but if you're playing position 1 heroes, that's even worse.
Yes. It's not like you're playing safe lane DK, for example.
Like, they got the Beastmaster right off the bat. Like, Econ's out of mana, so he's not really taking any damage. Could maybe kill this PL here. Like, they're
Oh,
getting
that's
He'll
tough.
keep dying.
Clock has hook. Just hook him. Hook him, dude. Just hook.
bounce.
Hook.
Doesn't need hook.
Sorry, hooks are for losers.
You might hook the Wind Ranger though.
Oh, he did
There
it.
you go.
Mango. Oh,
Nice.
is he gonna do it? Oh, another mango. He's gonna kill the Undying instead. So.
Oh,
Oh,
wind runs over. He doesn't have for 2 seconds, but
they're just gonna take the easy.
friggin' Maelstrom Barco, and then Beast. I don't know why Pit Lord ran that entire way. Also, this Beastmaster skill build needs Axis. You're against a Monkey King.
Right, Monkey King should be going Axis instead of Maelstrom in my opinion. I feel Axis was such a good idea.
10 more attack speed is not better than a point in Axis to cut down a monkey tree.
He does have a Quelling Blade though.
Yeah, but he
That's
can't.
why you don't need Axis for that.
You can't use Culling Blade from 1500 units away, now can you?
You can if you buy many Econ lenses and hope they stack in a new patch.
I was just gonna say not with that attitude, but I prefer Bear's explanation. Oh, Lone Wolf finally has his Maelstrom.
Now the game really begins.
Now we can actually ult Wind Ranger.
He's almost caught up with the Wind Ranger and the Beastmaster actually now, after being 1,000 behind from
This PO went Fusel for some reason. I'd say for some reason. I don't really see that much PL. That's why I forgot Diffusal was an actual item sometimes, just because of how few heroes get it. Like, I know the monkey last game needed it, but I just don't see Diffusal. I was like, oh, why is this item in the game? And I remember, oh, it's PL. He actually builds it.
I mean, it's fine. It's a hybrid item, isn't it?
I mean, it's fine on PL. It's just a lot of other heroes that get it. Like, I don't really like it on Naga anymore, personally.
I prefer Manta Butterfly on Naga now.
Or Manta Scotty.
Yeah.
Like, Manta Scotty Bash are really strong. Like, I see it on Riki sometimes, but if you go, like, B Fury Ags on Riki, you don't really need it.
No, you go back. Yeah, you go Battle Fury Axe on Wiki, and you don't care.
I mean, I like Diffuse Law as an item, it's just in a weird spot right now. Same thing with Armlet.
I think Armlet's a pretty good item.
Like, it's a good item, and the stats are really good, it's just buying it on more than a couple heroes just feels rough.
Yeah.
Imagine if this... Okay, he does have axes now, I was about to say.
I don't think he has a choice. Oh,
And
Monkey King's
Monkey's
dead.
dead.
Impossible.
He's just in the middle of 4 heroes. Kind of a weird spot to be in. And almost pushing bottom, but like Dire was just kind of sitting in the area. Now Pit Lord ults down.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And Lone Wolf's just running around bottom tier 1.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, that was an awkward position for the Monkey King to be in. I still think he should have gone Axe over Mjolnir. I feel...
Yeah, I don't think the increased attack speed really helps him a lot here. Like the
They
shield
also-
is good, but
also-
there isn't really a hero you can put the shield on except the Pit Lord.
Like, I think he's gonna go on, like, Maelstrom, Axe, BKB, Gleipnir. Like, Gleipnir is such a good item against PL.
Yeah, the mana cost kind of is worrying, but
Your abilities don't cost much on Monkey King though. Like, they're all 100 each.
I mean, yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm just saying against Diffusal PL.
But yeah, it's annoying.
Beastmaster Necro.
You should be alright if you have your
It's not
BKB.
built here, but it's unfortunate. The Pit Lord just kind of baits him in. Also, they
Oh no, it's happened again.
well, like they didn't even need to roar him. Like they literally saw him go up on that tree, and they had access. So, and I think LSA too. So
Yeah, and Power Shot.
and Power Shot. Like that's a lot to knock a monkey off.
And
the tree.
Doppelganger. And Tombstone.
Wow, it's almost like their entire team can break trees. Crazy. Yeah, D's definitely having a little bit rougher game on the Monkey King this time around.
I mean, he's not getting any help from anybody else, to be fair.
True.
He's like, what his clockwork is not going in. The Underlord is not casting spells, you know. It makes it a very difficult life for Monkey King.
Alright, Lone Wolf's going for Manta now for a reason.
Yeah, rather than SMY.
Rather than SY, rather than just finishing the Mjolnir and farming faster, rather than...
I mean, if you get caught by Raw because you've lone wolfed, you know, it's like, what, 25 seconds less stun duration, so what, you get stunned for like 3 seconds, that's 18.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of Manta right now.
He's dead again.
Oh, he doesn't even get Raw, do you?
Nope, just walked in the wrong neighborhood. Yeah, that's really rough. That's 3 straight deaths.
I feel like this game's already over.
Beastmaster thanks you.
Like, somehow losing your lane as Underlord against Pure Undying is
Well, they also didn't ban out Beastmaster, which I
yes.
feel like is probably one of the best offlaners of the patch and one of SoFashion's best heroes, so... Like, I don't even remember what he played game, like, oh, he played the Slaughter last game, didn't he?
Yeah, and I think Star's a pretty bad hero, still.
I mean, I think it's fine in some matchups, but it's no Beastmaster.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Nah,
under attack.
Beastmaster is way too good.
Like, Slaughter against Terrorblade, in this game it's like Beastmaster against Juggernaut. It's like, wow, I wonder which one is better. Also, they're trying to fight on Dire, but it's a high ground.
I mean, what? He had 2 very favorable Beastmaster matchups.
Yeah. Well, the thing about this monkey is that, like, even if he gets BKB, he can just still get roared.
Yep.
Because he's the only roar target that actually matters here.
Like, you would care about Juggernaut, but like, Juggernaut has had such a mediocre game.
Yeah, and this Beastmaster already has a Force Staff to get out of the monkey ult, so very solid pickup from him here.
Are they gonna find the other ward? I'm gonna go with no.
Moonrager has the MKB almost halfway to her Aghanims. Clockwork is going for Halberd. Interesting enough, he has the Talisman burst. Kind of a weird first pickup.
He's like,
not
yeah,
bad against
I guess.
Tower is under attack.
I mean, I guess 15%. If you're not like a carry hero, 15% evasion doesn't really feel like anything, honestly.
I think it's more for the word and the mana gain.
Radiant structures are
Your mana lasts
fortified.
15% longer.
I
Radiant's
mean-
middle tower is under attack.
I guess 15% longer from like lasting 7 seconds to lasting 8
Radiant's
seconds.
top tower is under attack.
I don't know.
That's like maybe one more spell.
I mean,
I
if you're,
feel like
you're not getting off all your spells at the beginning of the fight, something's probably wrong anyway.
Like, they need to lead with Underlord and not Monkey King.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, he'll get
again.
his
Oh,
ult off. That's a
oh, what a witch doctor.
No,
This win rate just die if they remember.
I mean, Monkey's still dying to... Okay, Lone Wolf? Why are you
Lone
spinning?
Wolf? Lone Wolf.
Why did he spin there?
I think it spins okay against PL though. Like,
I mean, he has Maelstrom and good base attack time, though.
it's still high magic damage though, and it's like, it's not too bad.
and you can still
I mean,
block while spinning.
Yeah, that's also true.
Oh, well.
You just get rid of the illusions a lot faster.
Well, I mean, that's a really big throw from Radiant.
Oh,
now-
well done.
That gives a lot of gold to Juggernaut. Now he has the Manta, has 700 gold on top.
I mean, Lone Wolf has gone from being 2k behind to, or 4k behind to 2k behind. The Underlord's almost caught up with the Wind Ranger and the Beastmaster. And the Monkey King needs to stop running in head first into 4 heroes.
Hey, it worked one time.
Yeah, but what about the 3 times previous?
Yeah, just let the Pit Lord lead.
Like, lead with Pit Lord or
I mean, they
Clockwork.
know they're gonna roar the monkey, so.
I know, but you can like delay it, like, because if you kill the Beastmaster first.
Well,
like,
I'm saying like, you want to try to make them roar the Pit Lord if you're dire.
Oh, here you go.
Well, they did
Best
it.
case scenario. And now they can't do anything because, you know, they don't have Raw. Oh, the only other spell they have that's like teamfight worthy is a Tombstone, and PL being PL.
Why does Pit Lord not have... Oh, there we go.
I just have what?
I was gonna say, why does he not have the Essence Ring in slot? But then he just slotted it in, as I was saying that.
Nice.
I like his choice. I like Econ's choice for going Shivas. He isn't just going bog standard like, gonna go Greaves, I'm gonna go
Radiant's
whatever.
bottom tower is
I
under
might not have
attack.
minded that new magic defensive item that gives you mana back.
Yeah,
What was
that,
it called?
that might have been okay because you get
Eternal
spell,
Shrouds. That's it.
Yeah.
you get spell life steal from it as well.
Yeah.
I think Crimson would have been really good against PL plus Zoo plus
Wind Ranger.
Wind Ranger plus Undying Zombies. I normally only really like Crimson for high ground defense and high ground offense, but I think it would have been really good here. It's like a maybe not like before the Atos, but after the Atos, just because Shivas is such an expensive item.
Yeah.
Oh, Wind Ranger dead.
I know she's fine. You got forced. They also started with the Atos and not the Pit Lord route.
Yeah.
So if you start with the Atos and then Pit Lord route,
Yeah.
you only get one Pit Lord route, but you start the other way, you get both.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if the rest of his team was body blocking the Clockwork, but if Clockwork was able to hook in there, that was a death.
I mean, yeah, that as well.
Worth saving Hookshot for next game. Please
Yes.
respect his wishes.
I don't know, like the Shivas is good here, but I just feel like
He shouldn't
Crimson-
go Crimson. Yeah.
it just helps him fight so much better. Like maybe even a Lotus Orb. Like you Lotus Orb your monkey every fight, it's really hard because they have a lot of single target disable on Radiant. Like,
Let's change that. They only have single targets outside of Dragon Slave.
well,
Nope.
PL.
They only have one way of really doing damage AoE. Well, axes as well, but no one really cares axes.
PL's halfway to his Scotty, Orb of Destruction found. So that's good Wind Ranger item if he chooses to go it.
Ceremonial Robe, that's pretty good for Beastmaster. Though he does have Cloak of Flames, also
Or
good.
Lena. I just start on Lena.
Yeah, Lena's alright. Actually, be good on Undying. Undying's
Yeah,
very
just
good.
go it on Undying, just toggle the shovel. For some reason, Undying has Philosopher's Stone. He's not toggling. This is so sad. It's free GPM.
It's 90 G, 70 GPM. I bet.
Yeah, they had to nerf it. It was too good. I mean, it's literally free GPM. Like, there's a reason they removed the GPM talents.
Is that item still in the game? Bring back
Philosopher's
Iron
was
Talent?
upped from 60 to 70.
Oh, I thought it was 90 before.
No, it was 60.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
I don't
had
think
to buff it.
I've ever used that item.
Whenever I...
Alright.
I did, but I feel like I got so much more gold than 70 and 60. And 60.
Alright, he used the Atos first again, and Monkey's roared. Monkey is...
Given.
Oh, he's living. Oh! And now he's not. Why did it... I mean,
Why didn't Lone Wolf not just spin and kill the Beastmaster?
I don't know. But this is really rough. 'Cause even when Monkey is up, he doesn't have his ult now. Because he ulted right before he got Laguna.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know, this is where, like,
Structures are
holding the Shiva's money is also rough, too. Because, like, you have this 2400 gold and you can't even buy the Mystic Staff. Like, Shiva's is really good here, but it's just so expensive.
It's also good for... Crimson Guard's also good for high ground defense against me.
Yeah, that's, like, one of the main reasons I advocate for it. Because if you're a Pit Lord with Crimson, it's really hard to push against. Just because they get...
This Pit Lord's dead again.
Yeah, unless Lone Wolf can, like,
No, Lone Wolf's
Lone
fine.
Wolf is dead.
Yeah, this game's over now.
Nice.
Not pressing pit before Atos is
Like, the Crimson Recipe is kind of expensive, but just the Vanguard part, I think, is just really good against these heroes.
oh yeah.
So he just got forced in and he's dead again. It's a big hit, but
It doesn't matter.
just unfortunate.
Like they just counter through. Like they had the game, I think, in their hands. If they,
I mean, they had a
just
chance. I don't think they were really ever favored at any point, but
I mean, the Juggernaut, I feel like is a pretty okay matchup against PR. Not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the issue is like whenever Jug just wastes Omni Slash though, and he's just after that can't really do a lot if he doesn't have any more items.
That is very true.
Yeah, so I think the issue is Jug doesn't have any items, not the hero matchup.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think he needed to just
kind of
go
a combination
SMY
of
or
both. Like PO with 2 items is gonna do more than Jug with 2 items just because of how cooldown dependent Jug is.
I mean, the PL's like the biggest PL counter in this game is also Dying's struggling against the Phantom Lancer.
I mean, the biggest PL counter also lost lane to a Phantom Lancer, so
That's also true.
Roche. Oh, he brought the courier out of the Roche pit as soon as it spawned. You hate to see it.
And they brought it back. Oh no,
Nope, he didn't see it.
it zipped past.
And now
see it
PL
now.
has 3.5 items.
Beastmaster has a BKP. Very nice.
Yeah, because losing that fight, losing those racks, just puts them super far behind now. Like Lone Wolf was only a couple thousand, now 5,000 behind, almost 6,000. So we have the last effort smoke from the Dire team. They have the monkey BKB. I think he had to sell an item for that, but they use the
He's
Aegis first
like,
yet again. They do get the pit off. They do get the monkey BKB. With the monkey ring, so
He's still got raw. There
Lone
we go.
Wolf
He
used
rolled it
Omni
on.
Slash on God knows what. He has the Mjolnir on
Oh,
his Mjolnir, but not using it. They have double Mjolnir, not using either.
passive Mjolnir.
They got the Tombstone.
There we
I
go.
probably
It's over.
want to see Mjolnir cast this game from the Dire.
I've seen one.
Oh, Monkey used it right before he died. Very nice.
I mean, Mjolnir is why the PL is so low there. He had to actually back off because he was hitting Monkey and Jug.
I mean, he used it like 1 second before he died, but no, PL got hit by like a lot of the actual lightning in the fight, not the Mjolnir lightning. Like he got hit by Jug a lot, and he got hit by like the Monkey King directly. It wasn't the Mjolnir.
I think it was Jug's Mjolnir.
No, Jug didn't use Mjolnir in the fight.
It's the passive proc. He didn't
Yeah,
use
it was-
active.
Yeah, it was the thought of the passive.
Alright. I thought there was just like too much lightning for it to just be. I guess.
No,
with
that's I mean that's 30% for 2 heroes. So
Oh my god. Oh, he used hook shot.
it's crazy.
To be fair, Hook is really hard this game with zombies and PL.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
But I
rough.
feel like you can always target the Wind Ranger because the Wind Ranger's always like been out of position.
Yeah.
It's a rough Clockwork game. Like the only hero that you really are really good against is the Lena. Like even the Wind Ranger, like she has Wind Run and can just.
But she doesn't have ball staff though, so she's like stuck in a rut if she like. You
Yeah.
just like hook shot, battery assault, trial
I mean,
clock.
they have 3 4 staffs, so
Yeah, she does. They do now. Which
unfortunately she didn't get any of those, but like used on her, but it happens.
So Jug
Okay.
sold his magic stick, but kept the
branches. Yeah.
branches.
You know why he sold his magic stick though? He wanted to create space for his Hyperstone
Nice.
for his Mjolnir.
A look in the mind of Lone Wolf from Resident Lone Wolf Expert.
No, I literally watched him do it. He walked up to here, sold his stick, and then brought the Hyperstone for his Mjolnir.
See, what does Dire have for tier 3? Oh, they just don't. Dire doesn't have any tier 3 items, by the way. They just don't have any tier 3 items. That's
I mean,
great.
that shows how much like we struggle.
Like, tier 3 items have been out for like 8 minutes.
And what have they done for 8 minutes? Losing fights.
Sit in their base and lose fights.
Exactly.
Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Paladin Sword, good on Monkey.
Also good on Jug.
I mean, Healing Ward is very bad this game.
It's more that I think you heal with ult.
But I mean, for Monkey King, like, if you get a Boundless Strike off with Jingu, like, you just get full health no matter what.
Yeah, like it's better on Monkey, I think, but it's also decent on Jug.
Yeah, like, if Monkey wasn't in the game, I think Jug just takes it, but there's a Monkey in the game, so... They're still the Quickening Charm, though. I feel like that's a Pit Lord item.
Yep.
Like, I know you can't get this ring, but... I, mean, I guess it could be a clock item instead of the Pupil Gift.
Well, this should be the last hurrah.
Actually,
A lot of-
Pupils is
yeah.
awful.
I mean, you get the mana, I guess, and you get like 2 armor, but
Which just gives PL more damage.
yeah. I mean, they're just
Like at least give it to like.
Okay, Lone Wolf is just casually just farmed off. He's doing it to.
they need a. I mean, he got the ult off, so it's not that bad. Oh, they got the. That's a little bit too far for a Monkey ult, but they're getting the lead at least.
Yeah, that's 2 heroes.
Almost just walking into the focus fire that's still active. Right, they're buying back on pretty much everyone. The racks are down. They're going to get this Aegis at least.
But there's she's respawned. Come on, guys.
The Wolf is just hitting a PL illusion at his racks while his team's fighting. That's funny. Carry is the funniest position to watch, I think.
Well,
like-
in low level.
Well, in general, because carry players do some funny stuff. Also, there was a Witch Doctor there.
Alright.
So 3 people brought back.
Okay.
The Jug has fallen further behind. The Jug has decided he no longer wants a butterfly and he needs a basher.
Nice. I mean, Monkey almost has his Zags. Okay, they got a leveler. It's I don't even know who gets the leveler though. Like the Wind Ranger, I think Orb of Destruction might just be better.
I think PL
I give it
takes
to the PL.
I mean, Titan Slipper on PL though, like that's
But all your illusions get the attack speed.
Yeah,
They don't get the base damage from Titan.
that is
Slipper.
correct. Yeah, because they changed it, what, like 10 major patches ago that illusions get attack speed?
alright. Econ is a die, as 3 heroes are chasing a BKB Wind Ranger.
I mean, she was hitting the range racks.
There was literally any glory there that went under.
I mean, the Juggernaut was chasing, but, you know.
He,
I mean-
he decided to back to the PL instead.
Even if Boundless Strike was off cooldown, she's dead. Just throw 1 Boundless Strike there.
And now the Jug's dead. Oh, he's dead. Because net unit. Right, come.
They gave it a good fight. They won their 2nd game of the season.
They did. And it was pretty convincing to be fair, that second game.
I mean, I just didn't really like the Jug pickup here in game 3. Like, you pick it into Beastmaster, you pick it into Lina to where... I don't know, just wasn't a fan personally. I like the rest of their draft. Like the Clockwork, kind of get the weird pick into Undying, but...
Wait, let me ask the important question. Jug into Beast, the Lone Wolf?
I mean,
Yeah.
I said Juggernaut. It's a pretty terrible pick here.
The response is EH.
I think the
Oh,
clockwork
grass.
was a bigger issue that game. I think they needed a 4 that could hit Tomb because they just basically had no one that could hit Tombstone.
I think they were hoping the Juggernaut and the Monkey King would do it, but they have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, like if they had a Marana or something.
Marana, I think I know it sounds crazy, but you could have gone Phoenix, and then you can just force them away from the fight. You know,
Yeah,
like you drop Tombstone, you got Monkey King out, and you got Phoenix Egg. You know, you either fight with your Tombstone or you run away from the fight and you don't fight us at all.
Phoenix is kind of rough into Lena though.
It is kind of rough into Lena, but Lena's going to be standing still, you know, and you have to fight in the Monkey King out if you're gonna coordinate. If you coordinate properly.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
if you Monkey King ring, and then you got the egg.
Oh, I don't know what heroes he plays because I don't have the Dota buff pulled up for him, but yeah, just a weird clockwork pick, and then you just get PL'd, and it's like, well, we have the Pit Lord, but I mean, just a really rough clockwork game in general. Like, he hit a couple hooks that were good towards the end, but just a little bit rough.
I just didn't see him in the game.
I mean, it's just, yeah, it is what it is. But congratulations to Pandemonium. Moving on to the lower bracket round 3, where they will face the Arrow Magnets. So, thank you to Hawks and Bear for coming on and casting this best of 3.
No worries.
it was fun.
And